How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to a brand spanking new game called Whiskerwood. If you've actually seen me play the demo of this, you'll know what this is about. It's basically a city builder. I want to say it's a little bit more difficult than Timberborn. Timberborn, the difference is that Timberborn you're just building up a civilization of beavers and just like accumulating like resources, pandering to needs. You got to watch out for the spring, the summer, the winter, and all the seasons that change. With this game, it's all a tax system. So basically, as you progress through the game, you get taxed more and more, and you've got to find more ways of making money. So I'm going to step into a new game now. I'm going to call it Hybridtopia, and we're going to play it on normal, but I'm going to change a few of the things. Actually, no, if I click cozy, you can see all the things that change. So the aura and fertility is boosted, the claw's greed is kinder, so it's actually a lot more. I'm going to change that to fair. The whiskers fickleness, these are the things that, you know, these are the mice that are going to come to your island. I prefer them to be a little bit more like normal, so I'm going to click normal. Research cost, I'm going to actually keep my research cost low because there's lots of different like branches. I want to explore the game and I don't want to get killed for doing it. The pirate raids I'm actually going to turn off. During my demo we actually had a pirate raid and they blew up houses because I couldn't help them, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit, and I was like, yeah, gits. And I'm going to collect winters. I'm actually going to have as normal winter, so we've got to try and battle the snow and everything else. Now when it comes to extra islands, I'm going to put lots of extra islands in. It gives us a little bit more like variety, trying to like find different places to like live, move to, and get stuff from. So that would give us a bit more like, it gives us a bit more variety in our game. I'm gonna have a few barren islands, so they're gonna be like nothing on them at all. And I'm just gonna keep everything large. Oversized, I kind of feel like it might be too big. I'm gonna go for a large map, not a giant map. Giant map is absolutely massive. I actually looked into a giant map before making this video, and it was like, whoa, there's loads of stuff here. So I'm gonna go with large, lots, few, boosted, fair, normal, low, none, normal. Take a screenshot if you want to play along with me. This is my own custom like game, so we're gonna go from here, and then I'm gonna be sitting here trying to figure out how to survive. Oh, also, before we finish, we've got the Far Frontier, which is the scenario we're playing. You've got the Pirate Seas. This part of the ocean is teeming with pirates. So basically, you have to mess around with pirates a lot more. And then the Monarch Loyalists. You've got to deal with like people who are more like favourable to the cat. All right, so this is our first land area. So this island here that we're actually plotting next to is actually the one that we're all going to start. Now, you have to look at your island first off to see where would be the best place for you to start your island. Now, at the beginning, it's always good to get like basic resources. So trees, berries, farmland is always good because you're going to need farmland so you can start growing your own food. Because food is, well, doesn't come back when you pick a berry bush. So I'm thinking this little side might be ideal for me, and the reason why is because we've got a bit of flat land up here with some gold that I'm going to aim for straight away. That's going to be like my first mining camp. My second mining camp is going to be here because we've got copper, we've got coal. That's a lot of like natural resources we can sell, which is good. We've also got access to a little bit of tin ore, but that's over here. But we've got an ample bit of like the farmland, so we've got this little corner here, this corner here, and this corner here. Once all these berries are gone, we can have that as like a massive farm, so we can actually put our own trees on there, we can put our own like berries on there. Worst comes to worst, we can put our own like flax up there as well, and we can start doing clothing later on as well. Now, when you first start doing this, it's not, as said, it's not like Timberborn. Timberborn is like, I'm just gonna put the beavers over there, get them a little pond over there, oh, we're all good, and you can keep Timberborn going quite a lot. This, you have to think about like the future of like what's about to happen to your colony, because your colony gets hit by tax, gets hit by pirates, gets hit by people who want to kill you, and you have to pay money to everything all at the same time. So having like a kind of plan to start with is something you really do need to look into. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my dock. I want to build my dock right here. Now this means I can build my my houses up the left hand side, a mine to the right, a mine to the left, bits and pieces in the middle, and that's all good. And there we go. The animation is going to be a bit weird because of this little island here, but I don't really care. My whiskers have arrived. Lovely. Right, bring them aboard. Right, we need to bring our warehouse in first. Right, so my warehouse is going in here. And that first load of supplies comes in now. Click on supply ship and take the supplies. See? And straight away we owe 135 gold. Alright, now we're going to pause up. So we have to look into a way of getting like a lot of ore out of this ground fast. Now gold is preferred, straight up, because yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a mine. It's only going to be a little one. It's going to be right here. The reason why we're going to do that is because I can move the mine over to here and just carry on mining later, so that's fine. We need a forager, so we're going to have a forager here. They're going to be right here, and I've got to build a staircase up as far as they can go. So that's going to that level, that's going to that level. Okay, so that forager there, when they're built, you'll see a circle come up around how far they can actually build out, and that's okay. And then a forester, I'm going to put him right next to it as well. So we will do chop priority, and if we put him there, well, that building there, then they can walk up this set of stairs, start cutting wood off here, and we can put in another one, pop that there so they can walk up those stairs, up those stairs, and then we can chop all these trees down. They'll be under the priority of whatever is going to happen there. So, and then that's all good there. Houses, because obviously we need to build houses as well. So I think we've got 6. How many? Where's my people? We got 5. So 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll speed that up, and then when I come back, all this will be built. I want to get everything built first before I start mining stuff. So at the moment, all spare workers they're working towards building all the houses. At the moment, we owe 135 gold. And we don't have that much money in our storage, so I'm going to need another miner. I'm going to take an explorer, and that will do us. They can come aboard, and then we can sort stuff out from there. Oh, we've run out of stuff. Right, okay, cool. Boom. Right, we need 2 explorer bats. So this here is the Explorer Guild. It does 50% plus. Workers from guild gain a work speed bonus. So if I choose these 2 people here, then they will become faster at like cutting down wood, which is good. We need explorer badges here as well. Unfortunately, we don't have any explorers, so I'm just going to take the engineers for now, because when it comes to doing like foraging is a part-time job. Unfortunately, it doesn't survive. And mining, so we need miners. Cool. Now when it comes to miners, we need to see where they're digging. Now I've never left them on auto before. I've always, when I was in the demo, I clicked like I need this up, this up, this up, this up, so we were digging straight away. I also need to change the logistics of the central warehouse, so I don't want it to have we haven't got fish, we haven't got this, we haven't got that. And just get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of these capabilities because we don't need them yet. I'll do a stone one. Done that. So this one at that moment is going to hold berries and logs. Okay, so the time's going to carry on for a bit because I've got 7 homeless mice. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the colony up a few more. I'm going to probably spend a couple of in-game days going through it all. In 2 days I've got to pay some tax. As you can see in the top left hand corner, we're 169 in debt. We got 409 in storage. That's because of the gold. Now I'm going to try and grow the colony up a bit. I'm going to see where we can go, and then I'll be back here as soon as I can be and show you what's up. But this is the end of day 1. There we go. So day 1, we've been approved by this many. We've got 120 thumbs up, which is awesome. We got some negatives. Obviously most of it is people sleeping outside, which sucks. Eating from the warehouse sucks, and hard labor, that's just the joys of life. So obviously that kind of tells me that everyone needs a place to sleep, because sleeping on the ground sucks balls. 8 at a warehouse, that means they kind of need a restaurant or somewhere nice to sit. I'm pretty sure there's a cafe somewhere. I'll try and build one. And then hard labor, unfortunately that's joys of life right now. So I'll get on and do this. Catch you all later. Okay, day 10 in Whiskerwood. Well, Hybridtopia. And anyway, so we've got a couple of miners now. So I'm up to 4 miners. Now the reason why our trees aren't growing back is because we haven't got a farm here. Kind of annoying, but I kind of want to wait until these trees have been chopped down to put another farm in, because a farm would fit. Well, it fits right there, which is ideal. So I'm going to build a farm here, and then they're going to come up here and work here. That's fine. And I kind of need it there because this is all going to be a tree grove. So these are going to be trees, and the farm's going to be sat here. We'll be okay. Now, the mine itself is, we are mining, okay? And I've actually found some more copper. It's right at the bottom of the hole, and that's quite deep. So I'm probably going to dig down and try to get that out as well. That'll be okay. We've got coal as well, which is okay. And the other thing about with the mining thing is it tells you kind of where you can and cannot dig. Obviously, like, these are good mining sections to go for. So that's all right until you start going, well, I've got no other place to get anything decent out of here. So what I'm having to do over here is that all of my mining stuff over here is like, we're reclaiming this land so I can put some more houses in. That's fine. I'm actually gonna have to move my mine over here. Now the problem with that is we're gonna have to start getting like a logistics camp going as well, because logistics are going to be needed, because we're gonna have to get all our stuff mined from here and then bought over here, unless this just keeps opening up and there's more and more coal. I don't think there's going to be a lot more coal down here. I could be mistaken, but we shall see. I just don't know. I don't know how things are going to go just yet. It's kind of annoying. Apart from that, we're doing okay when it comes to all this. Now, I need... I didn't bring my supplies online. What am I going to do? I need planks, blah, blah, blah. You know what? We'll take the lot and I will pause. Now, I need a place to put a research. So, decoration services. You know what? A bathing house for these things would be amazing right now. And that costs 21 planks. I mean, we could build it. That's fine. We'll build that. That gives them a bit more like chill, a bit of relax, which is fine. I'm going to build a research lab, which is completely fine until you realize I've got nowhere to actually build it. I kind of want to build it here, but then I'm blocking off this build. You know what? I'm going to build it on top of this hill. We're going to build it there, and then I'm going to need a walkway to get to it. So a research lab. I can't remember the type of... I don't know the type of... I don't know what the type of worker we're going to need for the research lab, but that'll get built over time. First off, the farm's being built, which is completely fine. And then this is being built, which is fine. And then the research lab, which is being built, which is awesome as well. Oh, and then we need to start building up houses. We're 14 of 21. And as you can see, we're kind of running out of land to actually build stuff in this corner. And that's why I started pushing land off to be built here. I might just build a bridge, but that's a long build as well. And then we could build out like a nice little house here. There is tin. Again, it's just, can we get to it? At the moment, not really. And we can now get some farmers in. I don't know. I think I might just go with whoever is spare. We have a miner and we have a explorer. Not great. Okay, it's night time. Everyone's gathering food. Everyone's going to bed. Food, we're actually doing okay. We've got 83 loads of food. The plus side to this version of the land is I've been farming since I got here, and that has been kind of valuable because I'm not relying on just, hey, yeah, we just get stuff off the floor. It's fine. No, we've had to drum this out quickly, like real quick. Okay, day 11. A rude encounter. That's basically they bumping into each other. Oh, that's okay. Day 12. Let's go. So currently we don't have any spare whiskers. Everyone's kind of doing their thing. Waiting. Yeah, this is the one we're waiting for. Fantastic. We're going to bring in some extras. We'll bring them all in. Oh yeah. We needed them. They're workers. Let's get that stuff going. There's a few more houses built. We'll get those built as well. They'll be on the seafront. At some point I'll just build the land underneath them, then they'll be okay. Research lab is all together now. Fantastic. And I will get you to do that, and I've got no one spare to go into there. We're right, so we're going to start researching stuff. All right. What can we start researching that's going to really help us more than anything? I think we're going to start looking into medical stuff, because you never know. We're going to get some sort of sickness. I feel like it's coming. I just don't know when. I mean, I could start building like 2-starred houses. These ones are a little bit better because they're thinner, which means we can get more on the land, which is completely fine. That actually may be a better research for us. Right. That is what we're researching, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to start making planks or start buying in more planks, seeing how things go. The downside is planks, I need to manufacture them. And for manufacturing planks, I need land, and I don't really have much land. Tax ship has arrived. Right, let's get the tax done. So I'm going to give them as much coal as I've got, because we don't use coal. Not right now, at least. We'll give them that much. Cool. Suppliers turned up as well. That means we've got some planks, we've got some logs, we've got some food. Doing okay. Now we get to choose 2. So if I take I'm going to take the cut stone and the planks and the rusty machinery, so that's okay. Okay, so now we've got enough planks and we've got some bits and pieces. We'll get this finished as well. Gives them a bit of luxury. Now they want me to build some pathway as well. So I don't think I've got any like... Oh, I have got some path decorations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a path here. I need one more decoration. Can we put a planter somewhere? I haven't got any more planks. So this is where I kind of need to start making planks, but I can't because I haven't got a machinist. I haven't got this. I haven't got that. Luckily, I mean, my miners have got like all of this to do. I don't know, they might not reach it all. Great. What am I going to do about that then? I need to start patching this piece of ground out then, really. But then the problem is I'm mining it at the same time. I think we just need to go deeper then. I'll do it. So we'll start mining out that section. So this, I mean, this is where I prefer to get mined. But we're going to have to stick in this group here first. And then at some point I'm going to need to like rebuild it, because the downside to mining out such a large area is in order to get to the next part, I need to rebuild this area. So this means, I think once I've cut this bit out, I think we start moving stuff from up here. Because there's a lot of copper up there, which is nice. And on the plus side, we can smooth this out and we can actually use this as land we can actually build on as well. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. What I will do is I will continue to do this. I will continue to do as much as I possibly can. And hopefully things won't disappear too quick. And I'll be back in just a second with the rest of the video. Because the rest of the video means... Well, I mean, the rest of the video means the rest of the video will be done. And... I will try and get this expanded into or onto, and then we can move from there. See you in a second. Okay, so day 31 is done, and I'm gonna be brutally honest, it's getting harder, and it's getting there. And the reason why it's getting harder is because I feel like I've come to a kind of like crossroads where I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So obviously I'm supposed to have food, so that's why I've got farms. Obviously I'm supposed to be cutting wood, that's why I'm cutting wood. Slowly but surely filling in these gaps. There used to be a big gap here, now there's not so much big. Oh, a ship offering trade. Ooh. Okay, what are you offering? So I've got to give you... I don't know if we're going to be able to make a trade, sir. I just don't have enough resources. And I don't know how to make any of this stuff, by the way. Like planks and stuff, I obviously know how to make planks. The idea is to... I'm just going to dismiss the ship and be done with it. Yeah, so... I don't know what these guys are actually doing. Because... it doesn't tell me what to do. This is the Whiskers boat here. Right. So let me just pause up for a second and we'll go from there. So what's happening so far is that I've got all these houses and these are all like occupied. And then I've got these ones being built because I've been told I need to get the population up to 84, which is quite a large population. And at the same time, I need to fill in these holes, get this built, get this mined off, and I'm slowly but surely trying to build up my workshop, like, well, the amount of money I've got out of stuff. Oh, gold. Gold. Right, we definitely need gold. Gold. Right, so we'll take, it's a little bit finicky, this clicky thing. Right, anyway, that's done. So I'm going to take the gold out of here. That's fine. Now, from here, there's no, I mean, apart from like doing research, which is kind of what I'm doing at the moment, I'm building the charcoal furnace, but there's nothing else that's really explaining what I need to do this, or to move on, or to do this. So I don't know. I suppose if I hit research level 1, then I can do all of this stuff, and then I have to research level 2 and do all that stuff. And again, the problem with doing that in itself is I need certain things that I can't get, because the certain things I need, I've got nowhere to put them. And this is part of my problem with this game. One little problem is that I'm kind of stuck for space, so I'm having to try and create space, and it's not very easy, especially when people keep dying, and I've got no way to produce more food than what I need. I'm having troubles, let's put it that way. So I think what I need to do is I need to start looking into production of a different crop. Now, I have got farms literally everywhere. Problem is I kind of blocked myself off with putting graves here. So here's another thing. If I click on a farm and I go to farm tool, that's fine, I've got all this unlocked. I can't get wheat, mushrooms or tea leaves because they're stuck behind research areas, and research areas are stuck behind the research center. And we go into the research center and I can't do anything from here. There's water pumping, ocean outlet pipe, conveyor belts, bakery. All of this stuff is like further down the pipe that I can't get to. Suppose we could just do mushroom cultivation and hope we could do something else, but it's really strange. I mean, in order to get down to like the next section, I'm gonna need to get copper bars and planks. And in order for me to get copper bars, I need to get to an ore furnace. And I don't know how to get there. It says not enough research. What do I need? So, I don't know, it's really strange. Maybe I've just got I don't know, this has got 67%, so. Well, we'll just continue to do charcoal and hope it works. But it's at the moment, I feel like I'm stuck, and the longer I'm stuck, the longer I'm not going to be able to survive, because my food goes up to a point of like being able to hold on to a certain amount of people, and then it drops back down to about 15, 16 because people die, because I can't keep them alive. So yeah, this is, even on cozy, like trying to find enough resources to survive is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. And I mean, the thing is when you play this game like a couple of times, you'll probably get it in your head. It's like, I need to do this, 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 and this. Like getting to where I am now was just kind of sitting there going, yeah, well, you know what? I already did the demo. I kind of figured out what I was meant to be doing. And now I'm stuck in a part of my situation where I'm like, if I need to be able to do this, this, and this, and I need to work on that a little bit faster, or I need to work on this a bit better. It definitely, I think this game heavily relies on you doing a lot of the legwork when it comes to like feeding your people. You have to do that a lot. So you're looking for a really, really fertile, large section of land, which is completely fine. I think the warehouses, I've kind of judged these wrong in a way, because I believe that these are connected to the main warehouse, so my entire inventory overall. And I can only see that when the trader's ship turns up. I can go from there and hopefully figure out what's going on. It is getting a bit more desperate though, because up in the top left I'm 396, but I mean I've got 800 in storage, which is good, but I've only got enough in storage for like, let's say 2 more trips before I get really desperate. And now I know gold's going to be a big thing, and we're just about to bring some gold out the floor, which is amazing. Gold is the savior in this game, it really is. And we did manage to build a cafe, which kind of helps people relax a bit more. Yeah, it's a different type of game. So I reckon this is going to be like 2 or 3 attempts maybe. I'll probably do like a couple of runs on my own and go, right, okay, I need to do this first, I need to do this. And I'll kind of learn how to play the game a lot better. But I think that's definitely what you're supposed to do. Like also, like I know it kind of helps like the map layout, but it would be awesome to have like this as an island that's right next to mine. The reason why is look at the size of the green on the floor, and then if you consider how much you could farming that would be amazing. Well, I'll take the logs and the planks and the clothing, and that's fine. We don't need machinery. I'm gonna stick my spare farmers into fishing. Cool. Right, as you can see, we've exposed a bit more gold, so that's gonna save us. So yeah, I'm gonna call that episode 1 done. If you've enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. Genuinely, I don't know how long this is going to take me, and I'm going to be brutally honest. If I fail in the next video, I'll probably just try and redo it again. If you've got any tips, hints, or anything else, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And the reason why is because it would help me understand the game a lot better. But genuinely right now, I'm enjoying this, and yeah, it's pretty cool. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.